Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the lights.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. 1-1 now to Zobrist. And he fouls this one off. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Seager. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled
Here's Chris
out.
Bryant now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball misses inside.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Javier Baez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm hoping to see Justin Turner turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Almora. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Here's Javier Baez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 4. Over to first, Ryu, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this one bounds around against the wall. Baez is on his way home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. No one out with a runner at second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
1-1 to Schwarber.
Playing 11.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, John Lester, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding into the box, David Freese, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the first pitch here from Lester, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Corey Seager. His past history against John Lester is 4 for 14. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder, Jason.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Ryu's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1-2.
Count still at 1-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. 2-2, here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So digging in now, Kris Bryant. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Russell Martin now. His past history against Jon Lester, he's 3 for 15. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Runner's going. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 1-1 home. Drilled to the right side. Zobrist has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Javier Baez.
Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Shot to third and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. And he takes ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Fielded by Freese, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. At the plate, Justin Turner. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Almora has it in his sights. 1 out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for two, and this one will bounce into the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Here's David Freese to stand in as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Freese, a veteran at 35 years of age, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First base.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Number 5.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's Corey Seager. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Dodgers,
and now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Freese at second. Seager is over at first with 1 away. A ball and a strike now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1 coming from Lester. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martin is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We played 4 full. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Ryu looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, John Lester. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 once more. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. just off the outside, and it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike Hernandez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Lester ready, the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Yank on the ground down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is hooked over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
the right fielder.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Turner at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ryu looks in. Here's the delivery. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
In now, Albert Almora. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Bryant.
Into the box, Kris Bryant. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
One,
2-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Settling in now, David Freese. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dodgers, the first baseman, David Freese.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that misses, ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Riding in once again, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Line, but speared on a hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Kelly has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
David Bodie is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
David Bodie.
In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
He's set. The 0-1.
Ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
That's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The set and the 2-2 into center field. Line drive base hit. Contreras rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the Cubs have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Down the first baseline. Freese has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Chicago.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
15, Brandon
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. So striding in, Russell Martin. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's 4 for 11.
Russell Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Morrow has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and allows exactly 4 runs per 9 innings, a 4.00 ERA. The 0-1 home to Martin. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Morrow comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Jock Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jock Peterson.
Hit hard up the middle. There's Baez. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, PK.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, PK Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains 3-2. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Xavier Cedeno.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and one.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
1 ball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now. A base hit. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Into the box now, David Freese, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Kenley Jansen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in now, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Turner on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Ian Happ.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The batter, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pollock, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
Get ready for the major leagues. It's the real thing. What you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Oh, it's the real thing. Real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Los Angeles get their 20th home win this year. Kenley Jansen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on